Dark. Reddit.
Asked to meet. I told him I was not home. Answered with, "But your light is on." Plucked a hair off of my jacket and ate it in front of me. Proposed marriage so aggressively he had to be escorted off the premises, then later broke the lock off my dorm room and tried to get into bed with me. Found out he had been telling my coworkers that we had been dating for weeks, when in reality I had never spoken to the dude in my life. Found out when I was asked about my crazy weekend with my boyfriend when I am, in fact, single as fuck. He broke into my cousin's house and stole my guinea pig to feed to a snake because I wouldn't break up with my boyfriend to date him. Sent me pictures of her cutting herself after she found out I had a girlfriend. I invited her over to hang out. She was already outside my place waiting for the call. Wrote erotica about me in which I said, "Stop, I'm only 16. He was in his mid-20s at the time. Walked a good 5 miles with me because she was going my way. I was almost home before I found out she lived 30 seconds from the pub I met her in. She said she'd have to stay at mine as it wasn't safe for her to walk home alone. I ended up having explained that I wasn't attracted to her and had to call her a taxi home and pay for it. This was a while ago in high school, so I don't know if can really fault him for being dumbass, but he told everyone we knew that I was his dream girl and that we were going to get married. He actively sought out rumors about who I was crushing on or who was crushing on me or just any guy who would talk to me and tell them to please let him have a chance and to not ask me out. Weirdest thing was I didn't even really talk to him, didn't even know his last name, just said hi during calculus every morning. Took pictures of me while I slept. There was a group of us all sleeping in one room. I woke up to see him taking photos of me. Showed up at my job and requested me by name. To serve her and her new boyfriend. She kept saying that he was great in bed. He looked like he wanted to be anywhere but there. Wrote a love letter in blood. Somehow the teacher got hold of it, and then the whole school found out. They stole my hat and refused to give it back because it smelled like me. A first-year girl in high school tried to jerk me off in front of my friend, girl, when I was in 3rd year because she thought I was cute. This isn't the only advance she made, but after this she lost her mind a bit. Paid someone to attack me so they could rescue me. Didn't work. Hid the attacker with a book bag, pinned him down. He started yelling that he had been paid to do it just as the other guy showed up. On my way home from work. He knew my schedule, and I took the bus. She went through every picture I had on my Misbus and took pictures of herself in the same pose scene and then sent them to me. She did it around 20 to 25 times. Snapped my bra strap to get my attention. I had someone I worked with at the movie theater ask me out, and I told them I wasn't looking for a boyfriend. So the next time he was closing and I was opening the next morning, he poured popcorn salt all over the office desk and shaped it to say "Die" my name. I came home from high school, and the said college-age crusher was sitting on the sofa chatting with my family. WTF. I only went on 2 very platonic dates with him. I was only friendly, but he had way more in mind. He actually asked my parents if he could marry me because I was such a virgin angel. Needless to say, I never spoke to this guy again, though repeated texts and calls. Goodbye and good riddance. Geez.
Like, comment and subscribe, and also press the bell notification. We are coming up with best stories for you. Stay tuned.